Give people a minute or two to hop in. Happy New Year's, everyone.
Yeah, happy New Year's, my brother.
What's up, my brother? How you?
Good man, good. Just trying to get rid of this head cold.
Oh, damn. Sorry to hear that, bro. You sound sick.
You good, bro? You feeling better?
Yeah, I'm 100, like almost 100% there. I'm still positive, though. That's the crazy shit.
Thank God you good though.
Yeah. All right. I hope you feel better, my brother. Let me get the list rolling.
Thank you, bro.
Well, are we going to talk about Spy first, cues, and then I'll give out some names. All right, so I'm going to dissect the daily first with y'all. So Spy's been trading in an inside channel for these past short weeks, basically. So I think it's probably gonna keep trading in this same channel. Maybe towards the end of the week, it'll start picking a stronger direction to the upside, to the downside. But I'm bearish for tomorrow just because these two bull moves, they weren't really strong. Like they just stood in I mean, they were present, but it wasn't a strong move to the upside um to be enough to start a trend. That's my opinion so far. But we do have this MACD here, but it's already showing rejection as well. So that's another thing here. And I'm sorry, RSI, not MACD. This is RSI. Yeah, it's already showing rejection. So that's why I think the bears are gonna come into play. Um, we're probably gonna test 377 maybe. We in puts, we swing in puts, so that's why I decided to hold them. I have a alert over here that we can watch once it goes under, so we can get to the bigger move to the downside. But the levels that I like a lot on SPY, and let me reference the MACD. The MACD is still leaning to the downside. It's not in the positive end, and it's very far away from this orange line as well. So for it to start crossing, it's gonna take a little bit more move than these two green candles. So I like the 384 zone for SPY to possibly reject, of course. This line right here. Let me erase the white line. There we go. So SPY could go here and then reject. And I like the Friday zone, the 382.5s I kept mentioning. I was watching SPY a lot around there, so let me see how it looks on the map. One second. All right. You don't have to be, but I just want to see something. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna watch. These are basically for the short side tomorrow that I'm saying all these numbers. So 382.52. I'll watch possibly goes under to, let me see. Let me expand this a little guy. There we go. That's better. All right. Okay, so 382.5. Yeah, I'll definitely watch around here because if our volume profile line still exists in this same price of, looks like it's, I want to make sure I get it right. 380, yeah, I'll say 382.30. So I'll move this white line. I mean, it really don't matter. The VP line is there. I'll just, for us to be on our toes, just watch at least 382.5 because once it goes under 382.30, we should see SPY at least test 381 for sure. So that one, and then I have also a 380. Yep, 380 zone. So 380 is another level for SPY to hold, which is around here. Why? Because it's a lot of bouncing going on before 385. I'm sorry, 380 area. Like right here, it bounced a little bit. Right here, wicked almost. So that's another zone for SPY to hold. If not, it's going under. Then we're gonna see 377, whatnot. the numbers below. So tomorrow I'm leaning more to the downside than to the upside. The Qs almost the same, just different numbers, of course. I'm leaning more to the downside as well. Let me see. Look, these two green candles just right next to each other. So there was really no strong move. The same thing like I mentioned with SPY. So I could see Qs at least coming to, let me see something, guys. Yeah, we could definitely go to at least back down to 262. If it's really bad, 260. So what levels am I watching on the Qs? I'll let you guys. Let me put the 15 up. I'm sorry. Not the. So I like 267.25 as a reject. So what is 267.25? Let's see on the map. So we're around here. 267.25. Let me put it and then drag her up there. All right here. Yeah. So 267.25 is a good area to watch to see if she's gonna try to reject on us. Because I see rejection over here. That's why I'm trying to line it up in this area. So this is a rejection for the Qs. And I like 265.95 as well. For the flush. So around here somewhere. Let me expand this a little more. So yeah, I like 265.95. I'm gonna put alerts on these levels that I'm talking about in the Qs and SPY. So 265.95 under, we definitely should be able to hit at least 264.60. No, sorry, 264.70. I apologize. At least a 50 cent to 60 cent move possible. And I also like 265 point. If you miss that entry, then you go wait for 265.5 might be safe too. Yeah, if you miss the first entry, I'll say 265.40. If you missed the 265 95 entry. So that'll be your next time you can roll in to try to get in the shorts. And then time to get out shorts will be around 264. Yeah, I'll say 264 or maybe a little lower, depending how the price action is. I don't know. We've been getting horrible price action the last week on the break, so kind of expecting the same nonsense. So those three levels on the Qs and SPY are the ones that I will post in the alert channel. Let's look at some names. I like so should I go with energy? Yeah, I'll talk about energy. Let's see. So I like Devon Energy. Devon Energy, let me explain why now. So we got our Friday candle. It built nicely above its recent Thursday bullish candle. So this is almost consider it is actually there's no it's not really it's a little bit of a wick, sorry, a wick right here. It's considered a hammer candle. So the hammer candle is usually strong, especially on support. So DVN around 60.25, 60.30 tends to either go up or down. So it did bounce here. We did go down a little bit here, but it started reclaiming here and it reclaimed here. So this is technically the third bounce Oh, actually, look, it's almost a fourth bounce if you put up the line graph, and it's a higher low. So back to the bars. So we here, I also like this indicator, the RSI is showing a lot of space in between the purple and the yellow line. So it's showing strength that it wants to keep pushing to the upside. It's not giving us a sign that it wants to dump because this if this would have made like a lower swing low than this one, this pivot, then I'll be bearish. But since it created a higher low on the RSI on the daily, it's giving me the bullish sentiment instead of the bearish sentiment. Now the MACD, what I like about the MACD, even though it is on the negative side, it's already crossed and it's still maintaining the bullish trend. And the bulls are in strong on Friday is the dark tint. We didn't get a weak tint and we didn't get it cascading down. So DVN, I'm watching. Let me see what levels. I like the 66.95 level. I'm 66, sorry. 61.95 level. Let me see. 61.95. So it's around here. So let's expand this a little. All right. And then look at it on the daily. So if we get here, if we get entry on 61.95 for 62 calls, we should go in the money with no problems because it at least goes to 62.40. So let's see on the 15. Yeah, and look, it has a lot of air to go. There's really no rejection recently on DVN. When it crosses that number, 62 is a juicy price action level for DVN. Yeah, it likes to definitely go 50 cents at least above 62. So DVN is a good watch for tomorrow or the week. The other, do I have another energy? I don't have a lot of oh, Oxy. Oxy has a good daily chart, almost similar to DVN. Not that much of a difference if you want to be technical. It's at a support as you can see here. This candle is actually stronger than the DVN one. That's a good sign. Similar RSI too as DVN, so I'm not gonna repeat myself. It's just almost exactly identical. I think the MACD is doing the same thing uh, as DVNs too, except that this is very strong. How it ripped up on Friday. Maybe that was towards the end of the day. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, similar to DVN too. It crossed up. It already crossed, so it showed the bullish trend coming in, and it's showing strength to still go to the upside. So DVN is almost identical as Oxy. They're almost twinning. So what levels I want to watch on Oxy? I'm gonna watch 63.40 around that zone where I got my white line. I'll put an alert in the chat. So if we get in on 63.40, let me see. Yeah, if we get in 63.40, we could definitely at least go to here with possibility to go even higher here, these two zones. All right. So we got it 64 and we got a target of 63.75. So that's two targets that we could actually go after once DVN crosses 60. Let me make sure. Hold on. I think we get in a little bit before 63.40 or 38. Let me see. Oh yeah, I like 63.35. I like 63.35. So since I like this, hold on. That'll be the sneaky entry on Oxy. Okay, I'll put the alert there. So all right, so let's go look at some other names. I'm watching Meta again this week. They had a good run last week. Chart still looks decent in my opinion to go more to the upside. Let me see. But we're gonna prepare for both the upside and the downside. Um, it's holding a trend line too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is. Okay, so I had Meta. Damn, Friday would have been great for us. Not even Thursday. I apologize for the swing. So I believe Meta could get to these levels and then reject. So it might be an open pop and then reject. So I already got the level set. I have a level of 121.25. We watching for the upside and for the bounce if it wants to bounce will be this one, the 180, yeah, like 118.50 or 45, or give yourself a 10 cents range if you like. And then from, I'll say under, if we go puts, one sec, this is too long to wait. I'll move this up, guys. 116.95, I'll say. Bring this up to 95. And let me see how it looks on the 15 before I confirm this. 1 second. All right, 115. That's for the shorts. 95. Yeah, 115.95 looks, yeah. So this will be for shorts and this will be for upside on Meta. Um, Let me go over my technical side on the RSI and MACD. So the reason why I was saying, oh, Meta could go a little higher is because RSI is still showing strength and it hasn't really reached a recent rejection zone. It already broke the recent low of the highs, basically. One of the highs recently, it already broke it, but it hasn't even reached around 56, 57.65 area. The MACD as well is showing that it wants to push to the upside a little more before she decides to come down. And look, this is cascading up and it's dark. It's not even light, so it's not showing weakness yet. So Meta's still showing strength. Um, MACD is also on the positive side, so we got to keep that in mind. So Meta, it's gonna be one to watch again this week for sure. So Meta, I like Apple above 130.65. Let me see Apple. So this is Apple. Look, Apple looks strong. Look, it don't look weak. We we if we get the move to the upside, let's say she does sell off a little bit, then go up, then we'll be the ones to enter early because this hasn't even crossed yet. So if we anticipate the move correctly, we could possibly catch Apple before the cross here. And the MACD is still a little heavy. I'm not gonna deny it, but it's cascading down and the bears aren't getting weaker. That's a good sign. So you just have to be cautious with Apple, it dictates SPY. So, but I just like how it's consolidating with a little bit of strength to the upside. It really wasn't letting the bears win the last two trading days last week, so it could definitely go down though. So we go watch the puts. I'll say watch on the 127.40 for puts. And I'll mark it down. And you gotta get out though once you get to like 120 or start trimming once you get to 126. So let's do this right here. Let's see how it looks on the 15. Whoa, sorry about that. There we go. Okay, there we go. So all right, this is Apple. Watching this for the upside. Okay, yeah, I like this for the upside, this for the downside. Nah, that's too risky. Hold on. Bounce here. Bounce. To be honest, I would only short Apple. The safest short was, I would say that white line that I got. I don't even think it's this one. I think this would be the safest short. From here, should definitely go to at least 125. And then it's risky because it could flush it. You get in around here, it could easily bounce. Yeah. So yeah, just be patient with Apple if it decides. I don't think it's gonna dump, but down here, just watch the short. But I'm more leaning to the upside. Upside has a lot of room above 130.85. We could definitely go at least to 131.79 or 132 if it's a good day. Let's see what happens, how the Qs want to move after it dumps a little or not. So I got a few texts. Google. I like Google too. Google above 89.10. I like Google above 89.10. So let's map out 89.10 right here. Yeah, so little sneaky entry. So 89.10 breaks Thursday's highs. So that breach gets us at least to 89.5. And if it doesn't want to reject that, if it doesn't want to reject that 89.5, we could definitely retest 90s. So Google, let me just put this as an alert. So I have no troubles later. Trying to remember. I'll input the code later. So we're gonna watch Google, Apple, TVN, Oxy. I like Cisco too. Let's look at Cisco. Cisco had good earnings. Let's see. Oh, look at this. All these freaking tickers been trading inside range this whole freaking week. Past week better. So expect some weird price action. All right, so Cisco, I like it on the upside. We already broke resistance right here on the RSI. It's about to kiss. We got MACD still in the positive side. That's actually the good thing about it. I wish it was turning more, but as long as it stays on the positive side, we're good. And look, this is already cascading smaller, so the bears are slowly vanishing. We just need them to vanish in full. So I got this level. I got 48.11 to watch for calls. And I think this is a watch bounce or downside. I'd rather watch the bounce here. 48.97. Is that 97? Hold on, guys. Oh, Yeah, I watch the bounce here, if anything. If it wants to go there, 46.92. All right, 46.92 bounce here. Upside 48.11. Let me see if I see some other zones that it could possibly bounce off. Definitely bounce off of 47.52. So yeah, it could definitely bounce here, team. So I'll put that alert and I'll definitely put the notes in it. So those three zones I'll put in alerts. I also like, let me see, making sure I don't go over the same tickers. Oh, okay. Oh, Comcast. Netflix had a good move on Friday, so I don't know if this is why Comcast looks decent so far. Let's see. So right here, Comcast it's a hell of a trend too. I'll pull it up for you guys. So Comcast is respecting a nice little, what is this, 3 or 4 month? Yeah, the 3 month trend line right here. Nice little 3 month trend line. So it's been trading in the inside channels. Can decide if it wants to go away from 35 zone, basically. It wants to stay there, but I'm leaning towards the upside because, hold on 1 second. I'm leaning towards the upside because I expect this hopefully to do a inverse, like an inverse head and shoulder on the RSI. If it goes under if it goes under 51.25, then it's not gonna happen. But if it does the inverse head and shoulder, it should automatically kiss it and start crossing and get the move to the upside. Like I said, I saw how Netflix moved on Friday, so that's why I was like, oh, maybe Comcast has a move coming up this week. So we got MACD here is getting weaker, and it looks like it wants to pivot. It already did it 1, 2, 3. So it looks like it wants to start turning, and it's still on the positive side too. So I'm gonna watch Comcast around 85.35. Let me see how that looks on the 15. 85.35. Oh, that's above my VP line for sure. So around here. Oh, okay. So let me just move this line right here. Cause it break, that's one of the highs for Fridays. Yeah, that's a good zone. So I'm gonna watch Comcast above 85.35 for calls. Let me put alert. I did not mean to do that. Hold on. What the hell? Okay. It just did it different. I never seen it like that. All right, so add that alert there for Comcast. All right, I got retail, vacation, and I'm gonna talk about Tesla. Hold on. So Ralph Lauren try to look nice. Hold on. Okay, Ralph Lauren upside, guys. Big strong candle closing on Friday. Just no volume, but it's okay. MACD already crossed, so it's possible that it could definitely go more to the upside. We got at least room to go to 108. Yeah, 108. So I'm watching Ralph Lauren above 105. Let me see. Let me see. And let me just discuss the MACD real quick before I go on the 15. It's already curling. So if this thing actually skips to the positive side, that's a good look from. We could possibly get one of the green dark tints to possibly pop up. So let me look at the 15. I like 105.70. I think 105.70 is a good one. Let me see what. No, 105.70. It's not good. 105. I would say 106. Let me see 106. You see how it looks. Yeah, 106. Break and hold above 106 on Ralph Lauren. Let me make sure this is the real. I don't know why my it's not popping up. I don't know if I gotta refresh mine. Let me see, guys. Nope, it's still should have popped up right there. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, this is the one anyways that I'm talking about. Tesla, right? I want to talk about Tesla. Or no, first let's talk about Las Vegas Sands. LVS. LVS. So LVS 48.15 I meant to put there. Yeah. Definitely 48.20, sorry. 48.20 LVS. Good entry to get in for calls. Yeah, 48.20. I think they got 48.5 calls and then 49. So you pick your poison. I would suggest you do 2 weeks out because we just had a horrible price action last week. So I'm warning you guys. I think I'm gonna pick everything out that I play. It's probably gonna be 2 weeks out. I'm just letting you know ahead of time. If we got good price action and I notice it, then obviously I'll do weekly. But I'm just letting you know now. Um, LVS. Let's look at the daily. I'm bullish. So nice bounce on the RSI. Definitely could at least go up to here before it comes right back down because they were rejected around here. We got MACD still on the positive end. That's good. Showing some strength. It is bears are getting weaker, so it could bounce here. Is this a bounce area? Uh, yeah, it's not a bounce area, but it's curling, so let's see what happens tomorrow. But I'm not bearish. I like LVS. This little 1 month chart that has been bouncing. Look, you see, it bounces every time it gets there. So it could go to 49. Definitely. We watching to see if LVS goes to 49. I got another one, Win with LVS, Win Resorts. Looks almost identical, the last two candles on LVS, the bullish ones from Thursday and Friday, look almost identical as Win's Thursday and Friday candle. Almost the same thing here too. The line graph looks, LVS looks a little stronger, but similar to me too. So these two vacation names, if they start moving to the upside, then you could go to other ones like Hilton, MGM, you know.
LVS and Win have exposure to China too.
yes, sir. Yep.
It is.
Thanks, Nami.
Yeah,
Uh,
yep.
so we got. Oh, I was talking about Blink on Friday because it did a crazy move. So I'm. Wait, I did not write that right. Yeah, there we go. So I'm gonna watch it just to see if it's up to something. But this chart looks good. It's already crossing. MACD showing some type of strength. It's starting to curl up. We got the daily. We got a nice, almost a morning star. It's just the only thing that messes it up is this freaking horrible bear candle. If it was this, if these two were substituted, if these two could swap, it'll be perfect. It'll be a morning star and definitely go to the upside. But the volume is there. The price action on Friday was there. So I want to see it bounce possibly around. I'll get a bounce entry instead of trying to get the break, which would be around nine. I think 940 is a good bounce. Let me see. Well, this would be a first one. 1060. And then resistance turns support. Yeah, it'll be either this one, resistance turns support bounce, or that, I mean, that one up here, I'm sorry, or this one, resistance turns support bounce. I don't expect it to go down here again. If it goes to these levels, I feel like it's just gonna go down. Yeah, it either has to bounce in these two areas for me to play the, yeah, I really wish, yeah, the 10.5 calls I would take for sure, the 10.5s. So that's a small account one. I got another small account one that I'm gonna talk about. Almost forgot. One sec. So these are one. I'm gonna put these as two bounce zones. Uh, Blink. If Blink moves, Charge Point might move too. I'm just throwing names, guys. One sec. Let's see. See how Charge Point chart looks. Chart point looks good. Look, RSI cross. See what happens here on the MACD. MACD, Bears obviously about to get wiped out because look, it's cascading nicely down. What is this doing? Oh yeah, look, charge point looks stronger than Blink. So if you want, cancel Blink and just watch charge point above. I already put a level here for $9.83. So I wanted to break and hold 10 to be honest, just so we won't get suckered. Because either way, if it does break $9.85 where I had it prior before I moved, you're only 5 cents, yeah, like 5 or 8 cents away before 10. And if it goes to 10, it's definitely gonna fly at least to 10.5. So I'm watching this one, $10, not 1001. I'll add it later. $10. I wanted to break and hold 10. Break and hold 10 so we can get in calls. I'll add it you later. We got I did Ralph Lauren, Tesla, right? I want to talk about Tesla. Oh, and I got two chips. I almost missed. Yeah, Tesla and two chips and one more small cap. All right, it's four more. I lied. Groupon. Groupon's the small one that I was talking about that I wanted to share. So Groupon daily looked crazy on Friday. Look at this volume. We got RSI extremely strong here. We got Max Bears increasing. Possibly start breaching to the positive side because it's still on the negative and look how strong it's still moving. So Groupon, since it blasted so much, I will wait to test the VWAP from Friday's move, which was around $8 and like 20 cents. So I will wait to see if you can get Groupon on a bounce. And I think they have like, I think 3 weeks expiration, so that's even better. But I will wait until you get a bounce around here on Groupon to see if she wants to have a little continuation. Because if she does decide to continue, she could go to at least almost $10. And we talking about her in the $8 and what 30 range. We're trying to get in like $8.20. So she could definitely go to 10 Groupon. So this is definitely one you small accounts can watch. Now the chips, AMD and Nvidia, those are the ones in Tesla. That's it. So let's do Tesla. Let's talk about Tesla. So the numbers is out. Had a good move. I'm not gonna lie, did a good move the last 2 days. But let me see. Let's see what I see in Tesla. Cascading. Okay, it's not that bad. Let's see how this looks. Still oversold, like in this oversold area. So, okay. I'm bullish above 128. To be safe, 128.30. I'm sorry, not 128. I apologize. Let me see. I'm trying to see this wick right here. Hold on. All right, I'm bullish above 129.30 on Tesla. 129.30 on Tesla. I'll be bullish. If it doesn't, then we going down on the 117.50. 117.50, we flush under at least to 113, maybe 114. Let's see on the 15 how these levels look. So this is why I'm being cautious with Tesla, because it's making the rejections are not strong, and I mean it's climbing, but the rejections are still low. Like I'm going off of these rejections. See how these rejections are higher? Tesla just making lower ones, way lower than those. So yeah, Tesla could possibly go down to at least 114, then try to bounce. So I'll be patient with Tesla. I honestly will wait until she goes to 114 to decide what I want to do. I don't know. I don't trust her. Okay. Let's do Nvidia. And then I'll do AMD and then we good, y'all. Nvidia on the daily, respecting a trend line. And this is a nice price zone where Nvidia price either bounces or rejects. Bounces or rejects. That's what we usually get around this price with Nvidia. Sorry, bring this up. There we go. Okay. So obviously it bounced here twice. It did reject here once. Over here, it broke a little bit, retraced, but then bounced for a nice move to the upside. And it's showing almost similarities. It's bouncing around the same price level. So I like Nvidia to the upside for that reason. And I like the RSI level where it's at. This is definitely a bounce level for the RSI. See right here. So it's more room to the upside on Nvidia. So maybe semis will do okay if the Qs don't kill it. I like the MACD as well. MACD is tinting, cascading down. trying to see the all right. I'm like, where the fuck is the blue? Where is it ending? Right here. Okay. So the blue staying a little within these bears that are getting wiped out. I would wanted to see it curl more because it looks like it's diving a little, but let's give it the benefit of the doubt that the tint is changing and it is cascading down, so it might start curling to the upside, possibly visit the positive side. So we're gonna watch Nvidia above. I like it. I like Nvidia above. Damn, it kind of already. Damn, that power hour brought it to the highs on Thursday. I was gonna say most likely the highs on Thursday is gonna be a quick entry, but then you gotta be cautious because it is gonna reject. I'll show you guys where. 148, 140, 146.91. I'll enter 147 calls. And 147.5 start trimming and taking profits. Your choice. Because it could reject around these two candles. But that's really the only thing that's in its way, if I'm not mistaken. After that is all air. Let me slide my chart more. Let me look at the daily, as a matter of fact. Probably make my life easier. Yeah, that's not even. You probably won't even have to trim it around 147.5. I think you could still ride it to at least 149. Yeah. That's a weak rejection, that 147.50. That's a weak rejection. A stronger rejection is around here. Yeah. So we're gonna watch NVIDIA, and I like AMD was the other one that I like. AMD looks good. Two on the upside. It's consolidating in this price zone. We got a nice little trend line here that doesn't want to even go under, so it's respecting this price bounce loan right here, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, this is it right here. So I'm taking this bounce over here. I know it flushed here, but boom, it reclaimed here. And it keeps 1, 2, 3. It's like 4 or 5 candles bouncing in this price level. So this should be an easy entry to tell. Oh, also, MACD already crossed. It looks like it wants to like bull flag up. So let's hope that happens. We got the MACD. Beautiful. It's definitely showing weakness in the bears all the way. So entry should definitely be easy. So I'm gonna say entry on high watch will be 65.70. 65.70. Hold on. I'll put the right number here, 65. All right, 65.70. They're dollar increments, so 66 calls. Mm-hmm. You go to 66 calls. You take the 66 calls on AMD to print on that entry. That should possibly get us to 67 and change. That's what I'm yeah, that's what I'm looking at from these levels. I'm looking at this date too. So no, it was a lot of names, but that was all, guys. I think I gave you like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, like 13 plus, but it's all right. We're not gonna catch them all. They're gonna go in alerts. So I'm not gonna call them all at the same time. If I see them go off an alert, I'll just tell you like, oh, I'll see if I like this or we in or not. Oh, and I'm gonna trade live on Zoom because I'm positive still. So that's a plus for y'all.
Hell yeah.
You off till, right, Nami, or you?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
It's
that's
Let's
Tuesday. I ain't got
fucking
shit to
go.
do.
yeah. So tomorrow's gonna be fun, guys. All right, looking forward to it. I'm
Fuck
gonna
yeah.
I'm gonna probably be up early too, trading futures. So if you want to trade futures, be alerted.
You sound better though, bro.
Yeah, yeah, man. Thanks, man. Thank you.
Yes.
It's definitely better.
Good to hear.
All
Happy New
right,
Year.
yeah. I'm gonna post it in videos. Whoever didn't see it, and we're gonna kill it tomorrow, man. Don't worry.
All right, bro. Let's do it. Thanks, man, for everything as always.
Likewise, my brother. Have a blessed night, everyone.